Yeah.
I'm not a NASCAR fan. I don't know why, but I like the NASCAR racing type of race with the pickup trucks.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what they're
The
called,
truck races, the truck cars.
but it's like fucking
That shit
drifting
went-
almost. Them shit I love.
That
But
shit
I don't know
went
why I don't
from-
like. I don't like NASCAR.
have-
But you know what?
We
I'm
out here
I had never
all over the
experienced.
place.
I had never experienced it other than on TV.
Subscribe.
Listen.
It's a whole different subject.
What the?
We went.
fuck
Yeah,
are
we went.
doing?
We went left.
Dude,
Hello,
dude.
everyone.
Aquí estamos.
Welcome to
Tenemos dos personas ahí atrás.
Piénsalo, cabrón. Empieza el show, empieza la música.
Tenemos. ¿Qué música este cabrón?
La
con
música viene después,
cabrón.
papi.
Yo pongo música.
Yes,
Mira.
got me-
Educate, hombre.
No, tú quieres música. Tin, 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 tin. Revolula.
¿Tú quieres música?
Mira, Peter sabe hacer música,
Quiere
¿no?
música, pero-
No, Peter sabe. Peter sabe. Escucha.
Música. Un poquito de música para ustedes.
Tenemos música, yo la pongo con.
That's what I was expecting before we started recording. I didn't know. My bad.
Ahora tranquilo, ya tú.
So I apologize if I.
pero
there we go. Welcome, full crew today. Full
Welcome,
crew.
We
Revolution.
have plenty of people today,
Full crew today.
which is cool because the more the merrier.
The more the merrier, the more content you create. That's
Nah,
that's
about the
correct.
content.
It is.
Yeah, there's
It's
more
not a-
content.
But are
more
we creating
more
content?
More content, more errors, more shit to edit. But
You like to contradict
obviously.
yourself a lot,
what's
bro.
important is
Do both.
if we have more people, that means more perspectives.
Different
Right.
opinions.
Different points of view. everything.
Like these
Right.
guys back
Subscribe.
here.
Tiki Nation.
Look at that guy in the back. He's hiding. You know, more people, better.
Por aquí
better
puede
discussion.
habla aquí. Sí. No tiene que pegarte, checate a ver.
Puede hablar ahí.
¿Dónde te pego?
Seguro que
¿Dónde
sí.
te
Buenas noches.
Buenas
Not
noches.
I'd like to apologize for everybody
El
offended by
Suba.
Tiki's accent.
Why, it sounds hard.
Buenas nachos.
He said buenos tacos.
Oh, excuse moi.
El Grande Verde. I like it mucho.
Talking about what the fuck?
What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
exactly.
Right.
What the fuck
What are we doing?
What are we
We were talking about Enrique.
Why's it gotta be about me?
No.
No. Listen,
We're explaining something.
Because you're the
No.
guest today.
we weren't. That's true. Enrique.
There you go. Enrique Rivera, mi gente, síganlo en las redes sociales. ¿Cuáles son las redes sociales tuyas?
Kike PR1 on Instagram.
There you
There
go.
it is.
go.
Kike PR on Instagram.
PR.
Follow him
But
on
I got no
Instagram.
salty nuts anywhere. But I have
salty
to.
sauce.
You know,
I'm
because
glad
you
your
showered.
nuts are not
Because you
salty.
showered. I had some salty nuts. They sell them.
I got salty nuts from a friend of mine, very close by here. Y'all know him. I'm not gonna say his name, just not to throw him underneath the bus.
Oh, Jesus
But
Christ.
no, they know who it is. He lives right behind the lake.
So are we saying Jesus
Oh,
Christ
right
had salty
be- oh,
nuts?
no,
I'm
no, no.
very
We were
confused.
creating
No,
we
no.
were creating the emoji for the PlayStation, my account. And
Oh, okay, I got
and
you.
he
now.
created the cartoon, and it was a baseball with two
Oh,
eyes and a
so
tongue,
somebody-
and he had hair, and he called
So
me salty
somebody
nuts.
gave you the salty.
Yes, somebody baptized me with that name.
Why did they give you the salty?
'Cause I got salty nuts. You wanna try it?
Because he's salty.
Because of the taste or because how you are?
Where are we going?
Because you're salty? No, I'm just kidding.
What are peanuts?
I don't want to know.
No,
I used
I
to eat
don't-
that. Listen, I used to eat a lot of peanuts at one time
plead the fifth.
with another friend of
Peanuts?
mine. But
I
he
like
like honey
peanuts.
roasted peanuts. I like the salty
What kind of
so-
podcast is
Where are we
this?
going, guys?
Well, I don't know.
This is
Like I said, don't make it
rainbow.
about me. Let's
This
talk
just
about
took a
anything
left.
else. Yeah.
Wherever you take us there, buddy.
Hey, hi everybody. This is our new podcast. Welcome. Did you guys see the new Miller Lite? What they're doing, Miller Lite. Have you seen the new Miller Lite commercial?
Hold on.
No,
Bud
Miller.
Light, Bud Light.
Bud Light.
No, Miller Lite is now woke. Now they're
Holy
coming out with the
shit.
commercial. No lie.
No lie.
They're coming out with a commercial.
Bullshit.
Listen,
No.
they are coming out saying that they are not gonna disgrace women. Any pictures of bikinis or anything like that, they're collecting and they're gonna burn them because it disrespected women.
Bro.
So, yeah, look it up.
Miller Lite?
Miller Lite is going the Bud Light route.
I got something to say about that, man. A lot of women just lost their jobs.
But you know what? No, maybe men are transitioning to women. So now you got to mix. You know.
We don't have
but
to mix
I don't
shit.
drink beer, so
Listen,
But you know what?
I believe
I
that
saw a
it's
video.
ridiculous that people are creating all this different, allowing people to create whatever they think they feel is right.
Okay.
And if you look at it, there's only two types of human beings alive walking on Earth. It's a female and
What?
a male. I don't care what you fucking
agree.
feel like. I don't care how you feel about it. You're entitled to your own opinion, to your own feelings. We respect that very respectfully.
Yeah.
But
And I think-
the fact stands and still is that you are a male with a penis and a female with titties and a pussy. So therefore, I'm not mean to
Those
be
are the scientific names.
disrespectful or
Scientific.
vagina. Let's say
that
vagina
somebody.
and
No,
science.
listen,
Titties and
listen.
pussy.
That somebody gave us, because I could have been a female,
Right?
and
I
a
could have been
woman
a
could have been a
hermaphrodite.
male,
I could have
thought
been
you
a
were.
or whatever.
You're not?
I am.
I knew it.
Because I'm born. I'm born a male with some balls. I can't carry.
But you know what the
Been a
balls
lot of
are?
balls in
The
this
balls
episode.
are the
Peanuts,
ovaries in a female. It's just inverted inwards.
So
the
my
penis
balls
is the
can carry
urinary
babies?
tract. It is.
Does it make sense?
Technically.
Technically,
No.
yes, it is.
We all born
Medically,
female. It takes
yeah,
an extra
exactly.
with the extra chromosome or whatever
Chromosome,
to
yeah,
change to a
to
male.
change it.
Right.
Which we do.
Right.
Right.
We have that extra chromosome.
Right.
Correct.
Thank you.
Right.
But
So-
but there's no
Yeah.
there's no.
So I understand
There's not never in history have I met a guy that's half women, half man, and
No,
half
there
monkey.
is.
or half
Hermaphrodites.
fish.
Hermaphrodites exist.
No. I do know.
They
I do
do.
know that they
They do.
exist. I do know that they exist. But what I'm saying is, you're not gonna find a guy that has all women traits or vice versa, and then you have something else to add on.
Right.
There's not a guy walking around with a dick and a titty and a fish particle in his molecules
Obviously
or in
not.
his body, and
You
he's
know-
got gills, right? So, what makes you X special, or C, or Y,
what
or
makes
W?
you different?
Why
Or
are we allowing that?
What I was gonna say though is that term not
Labels.
used anymore? Hermaphrodite.
Hermaphrodite.
I don't think
hermaphrodite.
I've
I
heard
think
of
it is a scientific
No,
term.
but
Is
I
it?
haven't-
Yeah,
They call
but-
But not
trans
a
now,
gender.
aren't they?
No,
Listen,
that's
no,
not
it's
the
not.
same
It's-
thing.
If you're
It's
gonna apply for
different.
your driver's license, it says male, female, or Generation X.
Hold on.
which means what?
Hold on.
I'm
Right.
confused.
Me too.
Hold on. Really quick.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, my bad.
so a hermaphrodite is
Is
somebody
someone born with,
with both.
right?
Yes.
A person in transition or
Wait.
from
no,
one
no,
sex
no,
to
no.
another
Oh,
is
that's
born with
different,
one or
bro.
the other.
Correct.
They're
Yeah.
just
Hermaphrodite-
changing.
Listen, hermaphrodite doesn't have a vagina and a penis.
No, they have both reproductive organs. Usually
Yeah.
one
Right,
is more dominant
right,
than the other.
Than the other. But they have.
But they
titties
do.
and They have.
Yeah, they exist.
They have boobs.
Yeah.
A penis.
Depends
and
which
an
is more
anal-
dominant.
Exactly. It
cavity.
depends.
Right.
Depends on which is more dominant.
Hermaphrodites, yeah,
Right.
are built different.
I forgot what trans.
Isn't it when you have boobs and a
transsexual?
penis and an anal cavity?
No, transitioning sexually. Transitioning from one sex to the
Or
other.
something
I'm
back
asking
there.
for knowledge. I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
me
I'm sorry, I
neither.
apologize.
But
Yeah,
but
but
that's
you
breaking
can't
any
use the
rules.
word. You can actually get
Please do
kicked off
not-
Facebook for using
Yeah, do
tranny.
not kick us off.
and I think that's
We're trying to learn medical
to
terms.
me,
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
Not an issue. Well, problem is.
But
an
wait,
issue.
wait.
No,
wait,
listen
wait.
to
Let ask
me.
you-
Let me
wait.
talk first, please.
Go ahead.
The issue is that there's so many topics or themes or
Different gender.
genders or it's just so difficult to address someone nowadays.
Yeah.
Without them feeling
It's difficult.
offended.
Exactly. Or me feeling offended for
Well,
fucking it up.
But
We
then,
we had
because
this
it's not-
discussion though. We
the
had talked
person-
about this.
no,
we
and
have,
we
we
did.
have, we have plenty
But
times.
I never said this before.
Right. Yeah.
Not only the person is getting offended,
Yeah.
I'm getting offended because
You don't know what to call them.
they are questioning my labeling or whatever you want to call it.
Beliefs. yeah.
Beliefs.
Yeah.
So I get offended.
I got you.
What offends me is when you make me try to ignore biology. That's where
Yeah.
you offend
Which
me.
is male
right.
and
Exactly,
female.
right.
Yeah.
The idea that's
You're trying to force me to
that
believe
male
what
and
you think,
female
right?
is a social construct, as I've said before.
But then
is
again, who
ridiculous.
as humans are we to judge? Ain't we supposed to accept each other? How
Well, that's
Well,
my
we
point.
are.
I will.
We-
I will accept and respect anything
Right.
that you, whatever you
But
identify
talk to
as.
me with the truth and the facts.
Just tell
Don't
me,
lie
hey,
to me
listen,
about something. That
I
doesn't
identify
exist.
as this. By all means, I will respect your
Boom.
wishes, and that's
Done.
what
Correct.
you are, and no
Correct.
problem in my mind.
I agree.
But don't tell me that male and female is a social construct. That's ridiculous. It's
Right.
biology.
And not only that, it's when you
In every
see-
species, there's a male and female.
Yeah, always.
Correct.
Yeah. dark,
Right.
And there's-
Except some amphibians who are asexual and give birth. you know.
Right.
Yeah, they
Frogs.
fertilize
Yeah.
themselves.
Frogs, yeah.
Yeah, but there's
But that's a
still
different thing.
a male and a female.
You're right.
Because when they're born, you know, they develop themselves, but they still develop male and female.
Did you guys know that there's transgender in nature? There's fish that are born female.
Transgender?
Correct. And
There's fish
depending
that are
on-
born and live as a female, and depending on the population of male
They'll
fish,
change.
they will change sex
and adapt. Yeah.
and adapt to whatever
That's
the population
evolution.
is.
That is.
Yeah.
But I mean, it
It is.
happens in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's weird.
No, that's cool.
But
it's
that's
cool.
exists. That's a real
but
thing.
still, don't
And
fuck me up for calling you a male
Right.
when you look like a fucking male.
So tell me.
And your voice is fucking raspy.
Yeah.
And just
Like,
let
don't-
me know.
Yeah.
But
Once you
don't
tell
fuck
me,
me
then
up. Don't embarrass me.
right.
Just
That's my problem.
let
Because
me
you
know.
were wrong under their beliefs. Yeah.
No,
way
under
they
my
say-
belief.
No, I'm saying
I was wrong.
they're getting angry because of how you
I view them
Right,
as
well,
I perceive them.
exactly.
But you can't get mad at somebody for the ignorance, the not knowing. If we're not in that world, I don't know what to
Exactly what
label
you're
you
feeling
as.
or what you-
So
Exactly.
tell
What
me,
you're
and
thinking.
I,
To
like I
me-
said,
and then I'll address you as you like.
exactly.
Right.
Like you have a right to live your life whichever way you want, and I will
Correct.
fight for your right to
Correct.
do so.
Yes.
I'll be the first one with a
And
picket
if
sign
it-
or whatever it takes.
If it was more like that, it would be a better world right now.
All
Because
I'm
we
saying
would be
is
more
tell me,
accepting.
tell me, and educate
We
me.
are.
Teach
I think
me.
we
Because
are.
maybe
I think
we're
we are.
evolving.
but then you're
Maybe we are evolving and
but
we
you
don't
are.
know it.
I
but you're
believe we are.
denying
We just
biology
judge
by doing that.
No,
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 I'm
no.
identifying you as a person.
Correct.
I-
And that's the way you feel, and I will
Right.
respect that.
Right.
But if
what the idea that you're going to tell me that male and female doesn't exist is where I draw the line.
right, but if I'm
But if
a
you
male,
right now came out and said I'm a female,
and
and I
There's
would your
only
name is now
male-
Pietro, whatever your name is, and I will respect that. And I still love you. You still be my friend.
Patrice.
That's
Listen
your
to
life. You should be able to live it the way you want.
Bro,
if you want to
it's-
identify as a cornhole, identify as a cornhole. I don't care. As long as it only affects you.
cornhole.
I don't know, whatever it is.
And it's impossible to say.
I believe the correct term is cornholio.
Yes.
Jodido, cabrón.
Judges,
Pero mira, somebody said it. I don't know. It was a comedian. It's impossible. I would never believe you as a person if you tell me that a man that's a boy.
that was Ron Burgundy.
Exactly.
He
No.
doesn't believe
If a
anybody.
fetus is born male,
yeah,
a male can never bear
child.
ever. A born male
True.
can never
Right.
bear
Biology.
children.
You're right.
Because of
Biology.
biology.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was definitely not Ron Burgundy.
Well, that's my point. Yeah.
Somebody said it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as a woman. A woman,
Yeah.
a woman
Produces.
can reproduce
Correct.
and give birth.
That's why they're.
So here's the argument. This is
There's
the argument for the
no
people that
ifs
want to
and a
argue
but.
this semantic ridiculousness, right? There's some people who tell you, oh, so what's a woman, right? When you tell them the difference between man and woman.
What
What's
is a woman?
It's an adult female human being who can
Bullshit.
reproduce. But right,
True.
but not all women
That
can
is true.
reproduce.
Correct. Because some of them have problems.
Some of them are born without the ability.
Right?
Bullshit.
No, there's women that have ovary problems, cancer in the ovaries, and they can't have kids.
Listen.
It's a fact.
I agree.
It's a
I
fact.
agree. Are they born with the abilities to reproduce?
Some
Yes,
aren't.
They
but
are with the ability
No,
because they
bullshit.
have the organs, but
Are
the
they
organs are
li-
malfunctioning.
They have the organs.
So since
They
they,
have
don't
the
work
equipment.
properly,
They have the
can't
equipment.
reproduce.
Right.
Thank
But the
you.
equipment
Some wait,
doesn't
It's
but
work.
malfunction.
some women are
Correct.
born without ovaries. The argument is that there's some women who can't give birth, so that's a false
But they're
definition.
still women.
But
No,
those are
I don't
exceptions to
agree.
the rule. That's
Correct.
my point. They're arguing semantics. It's ridiculous.
Correct.
It's a ridiculous argument.
I
is.
go
Because
back to
those
my
are
question.
exceptions to the rule.
So
the
the-
reality is
it should be-
that the majority of female adult
Do reproduce.
human beings
Are
can have
born-
babies. That is a woman.
No, I go
Or
back to my question.
They're born with a vagina.
Correct.
No,
Right.
the
Well, not-
reproducing
it's
organs.
Ovaries
That's what
in
I'm
general.
saying.
Right.
Just reproducing organs.
Right. But again, some women are born without it.
women,
But some-
most.
most women,
we said, some
which
are
I would say
exceptions.
98%, probably
Probably more than that. But
or
yeah.
more than that,
Right.
which is almost 100%.
Right.
That's an
Yeah, it's like
unusual.
a 1% off.
These
Or
are all
burn.
exceptions. These
And
are all
this is-
anomalies.
Yes.
These are
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
norm.
Yes.
And this is
So to
never
argue that
fishy.
is ridiculous.
But it's
Just
getting
like men are born without dicks.
right.
which is
And some men
fucked
can't have
up.
babies. Some men can't fertilize eggs.
Right.
Fertilize.
Doesn't mean they're not a man. They're still a man.
Now, which they
Exactly.
still trying to prove that it has to do with weight loss. Some people have different problems with their hormones.
It depends when you're talking. If you're talking about the 60s, that's why everybody was smoking and drinking.
Yeah, they were doing LSD and hard drugs.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
In the
that
50s
too.
and
Yeah.
60s,
That too.
Yeah, hippies.
like watch
No, it was more.
Woodstock.
alcohol and cigarettes. Yeah.
Woodstock and
Yeah.
But it was more
they were doing back then, bro.
marijuana. I
peace
think.
and love.
Well,
peace
that
and
was
love.
amongst the hippies, but when you talk about the squares or the normal working folk, they would come home and have like
Yes.
half a bottle
Yeah.
of whiskey,
Right.
Yeah.
smoke a pack of cigarettes in their living room with their kids right there.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, what's the name of that show, Mad Men?
Right.
That's what it was like. They'd be in the
Yeah.
office
never watched
smoking
that
all
shit.
day. Yeah.
Never.
But that
watched
takes
it.
place like in the 60s.
Yep.
So it's like
Holy
corporate
shit.
America or advertising in the 60s.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what it was like.
When
Everybody
women stayed
smoked
home,
cigarettes.
they didn't work either.
Right.
That was women stay home to babysit the children, educate them, keep the house clean, get people fed,
Wait a
Oh,
minute. I
God.
hear.
do those chores.
What is that?
And the male
Tiki.
will go out and work, make the money, and feed the family and take care of it. But you know what? I want to
crickets.
sound.
Women have changed. Now
wait,
they
listen,
own
listen,
money.
I know. Because
Now
it's
they get
changed.
paid.
I don't want to sound like an unfair person,
Uh-oh.
but I think
Like a
that
macho.
Get close to the
macho.
mic. I want to hear this.
I think that the reason why the world is in current time, modern time, not only because of technology and evolution, but it's because we as people forget that we need to follow certain rules that are in place for a certain reason.
What rules, bro?
I tell you
Going
why.
somewhere else and I'm
no-
so
You
scared.
know the reason? Listen, you know
Watching
the
your
reason.
face.
Life has
Wow.
no rules, bro.
If you shut up and listen, then you will understand where I'm coming from.
Well,
the
go,
rules.
finish.
Okay.
The reason why kids are so unattended in a certain way with their education, their responsibilities, their duties as a child, and people are killing each other in schools and doing all this craziness that's going on right now, has to do with mom being absent in the home and dad being absent because of work. Because back in the days when the mom used to stay at home and take care of the kids and educate them, fed them, clothed them, took care of cleaning the house, cooking, having the meals ready for the kids and the husband when he got from work. You know what? The world was moving just perfect. And women were still working and they had their independence and they were
No.
making money and they were working just like men. They were
Kids-
just not looked at the same.
Kids still became fucking insane and kill people.
Not like
Here's
now.
my thing.
When
My
have you
thing
ever
is,
shooting like that in a massive
Women-
shooting in a school in the 40s
There was
and
no
60s?
guns.
I'm the product of a latchkey
There were
household.
guns.
Yeah.
I grew up in the 80s.
Yeah,
Listen.
me too.
Where it was by myself. I'd go home, get the key.
I was born in
and I was
76.
raised by a TV.
I was
Just
born in
listen.
76.
And there was
Listen,
less crime then
Than now.
Listen.
than now.
But I have
and
my
nowadays,
mom
but
making me
nowadays,
cakes and
mothers
brownies.
stay home more.
Yeah.
Especially after COVID. Especially
Listen,
after COVID. Parents are home more now than they were in the 80s.
They're working at home.
And yeah.
That's why people don't want to go back to a working regular lifestyle.
Right.
They want to stay home because
But
they
even
saw the
prior to
freedom
that,
of it.
even prior
No,
to that,
but
there's
now you're
more.
saying that we're worse because of that.
Yeah, I don't
listen,
disagree.
Listen. It's changing currently in a few months, but I'm not talking about a year or two from now when COVID hit. I'm talking about from the 80s to 2000 something before COVID. The whole generation grew up fucked up.
I think
We grew up in a good generation. We grew up in a good generation, bro.
Yeah, but
I think
you,
my
But I think in the
kids-
2000s,
No.
there was more parents home than there was.
I'm
in
gonna
the
tell you
80s.
something. I think my kids.
There was a
I
lot
agree.
of single income
My
households
kids-
in 2000 compared to
My
the 80s.
kids had it better than me.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Of
100%.
course.
Guaranteed.
Of course.
100%.
So they grew
I
up.
see my kid every day.
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
So they grew up in a better generation. But what I'm saying is,
But were you away because of the kind of lifestyle that you live as far as your job? Were you away more than were you with them at home?
what I was saying though with Hector though is I agreed with Hector is that my parents were like, don't come
Latchkey.
home until the lights that street light comes on.
Yeah, I was out.
Right.
we
But
were
you were
like
outside
that
on the
too.
street until the lights
Done.
went out.
Yeah.
We
Once
were
those
like
street
that
lights
too.
turned off, you need to
We
be
were
home.
actually told do not come home until that light comes on.
My mother used to be
until
like,
it's nighttime. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to be like that too.
get out.
Yep.
And I'd
You
be like,
know,
okay.
Go play.
that's
Go
how
play.
we used to be.
Go play.
Go play.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We used to
like,
play-
like
Can't do that with my
okay.
kid
You
now.
you watching TV?
They'll
Get
steal 'em.
outside.
Somebody will kidnap your kid. and sell
You
them for
can't do
parts.
that.
And that's the problem. You know why?
And back in
Why
the days,
have-
it was like
Joel, ready.
Yeah.
Outside the house, just
Ah,
screaming out your name,
They
dude.
still do that. Go
Yeah.
to ghetto.
And the
no
neighbors would scream at you and then go tell your parents. You know
but
what
the
they were
neighbors
doing?
will look out for your kids.
No. Like
Nowadays,
when they
don't.
wanted us to play, they came over
Yeah.
and yell at us like, "Yo, ready, vente pa'
Come
afuera,
outside.
vamos a
Yep.
jugar."
Yep.
Nowadays, if you do that shit, police,
Go to jail and shit.
Hector's
jail,
mom. Can
you're
Hector come
bothering
out?
me. I got offended because Joel is a Spanish name. What the fuck, motherfuckers?
It's the world. I don't know.
Oh my God.
There's so many wrong
We
regulations.
have people speaking Spanish next to me. Can
They're
you
selling
come get
water?
them, please?
There's
Exactly.
people of color barbecuing in the park.
I can't understand it. I'm like,
It
what?
smells great, but something's
Are
definitely
you trying
going
to
on
say
over there.
that people of color only love barbecuing?
No, I mean there was a lady who called the police on a
Yeah,
group
I'll say it.
of
And I'm of
minorities who
color.
were barbecuing. I love barbecue. First
Me
of
too.
all.
Hell
I love
yeah.
Southern stuff.
And not only that, white
Cornbread,
people love
collard
barbecue.
greens,
Everybody loves
neck
barbecue.
bone.
I love barbecue.